Hello and welcome to You, and You. I'm the Budget Boss, and today we are going to be going over a great strategy to increase your income with your budget. So I hope you get a pen, a paper, something to write with so you can take notes on how you can increase your income by simply going through your budget. So here we go. So first, we're going to write down all of our expenses that we have on our budget, and we already did that part. We have rent, car note, electric, all our utilities, our debt, and our subscriptions. Please be sure that you are honest with what all your expenses are. That is the number one key thing to do for this strategy, making sure you have documented every single expense that you have. So once you have all of your expenses all written out, what you're going to do is you're going to take those numbers and you're going to have a reduction column. And with that reduction column, you are going to scrub your expenses. So we're going to take a look at every single expense and say, what is a reasonable amount that we possibly could take off, could save by utilizing some different cost saving strategies with challenges. For example, with the electric, making sure that we conserve electric by turning off the lights when we're not in a room and challenging our families to do that as well. And also doing that with the gas and with the water. So let's go through this and we'll go over the different strategies you could possibly use. So for rent, there's not really too much you can do sometimes with rent unless you can negotiate your rent. So we're going to leave that one as a blank. Car note, that's another one that you might not be able to negotiate with. So we leave that one. Electric. So this is one that we can use our cost saving strategies by doing some challenges to make sure that we are conserving our electricity. So let's say that we were able to reduce this by $10. Okay. And the same thing with the gas, reducing that by about $10 as well. And then for water, sewer, we're going to try to be more conservative and say maybe $5. All right, so now we have groceries. Now everyone knows what they need to do with their grocery bill. However, if you have a budget for your groceries and you are able to adjust that in some kind of way, because for example, if you buy certain things that you may not need to buy that's extra, perhaps you can help to reduce this bill by cutting back on some of those things. So let's say we took off $50. That might be extreme, but we're going to go for it. So $50. And in our cable and our internet bill, sometimes you can call them and try to negotiate your current packages to get something a little less. Let's say we were able to negotiate this down to $125. So we took off $10. Our phone bill is another one that you might not be able to do, but you can try to call and negotiate, but we'll leave that one as it is. And then our debt is probably not negotiable at this point. So we're going to leave that one as it is as well. Moving on. Here's some more of our entertainment type expenses that we definitely can have some impact on whether we keep them or not. If we go about saying, hey, you know what? I need to reduce my expenses. What can I cut? Let's say that we have 4 subscriptions, which on this example, we have Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, and Audible. So if we say, hey, you know what? For this month, I'm going to cut 2 of these off and leave 2 of them on. So let's say that we cut Amazon Prime and let's say we cut the Hulu. So minus 12. All right, so now we're going to add up what all of these savings would be for our budget. So we have 10, 5, 50, 10, 12, and 15. That is $112. So that is minus 112. All right, so if we have a total of $3,159 as our expenses currently, and we're able to reduce that by 112, our new amount for our expenses would be $3,047. Now, what can we do with this extra money? If anybody wanted to have $112 extra in their pocket every month, that would be amazing, right? So some things we could do with that extra amount is we could start our emergency fund. We could also put that money towards paying off that debt and getting that out of there, because once we pay this off, guess what? That's gonna go to cash flow, and we love cash flow, right? We want to have extra so we can reach our financial goals. So if we start to take this 112 and we take out this debt, then we're going to increase our cash flow. So this was just a quick example of how you can go through your budget, all of your expenses, pick and choose which things that they could possibly be reduced in some kind of way, whether it's through a savings challenge with you and your family, or by reducing it, just saying that, you know what, I'm going to try to stick within a smaller budget for something such as your groceries this month, or eliminate some of these subscriptions for a month or 2 or 3 or forever and see how things go when you eliminate those, or choose one or the other for a certain amount of time and then switch it off and get the other one. And to also have some savings goals that can help you to reduce your debt. Just a quick little strategy to help to boost our income instantly through our budget. I hope this was helpful. Please join our community of money masters and budget bosses. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and say it with me now. I'm a budget boss. I'm a budget boss. I see you later.